Hey guys, Tony here, and back to do another recent vinyl editions video. It's late, so I'm going to try and run through these as quick as possible. I've just been kind of lounging around this evening, so I figured before I turn in, I'll just make a quick video. I'm a little disappointed because I'm expecting like some awesome stuff, a handful of records that I'm ecstatic about, and one really big item. And they haven't come yet. It seems like it's taking a little while, but could just be my anticipation, like I want these records. So yeah, but I do have quite a bit here to show you, and some really cool stuff. Um, I wanted to quickly, I guess, address what's been going on in the community lately. Um, it seems like negativity has kind of started rearing its ugly little head into our thing here, and it's inevitable. You're gonna get people that are gonna try and bring you down. And the only thing I could say, well, I mean, I could say a lot, but to keep it short, I mean, don't let that stuff get to you. You just can't. Fuck these people if they don't get what's going on here. Um, really, I mean, in any aspect of life, there's gonna be this bullshit going on, and these people that are just they lack the intellect to understand or to respect what we're doing here. And if they don't want to be a part of it, that's fine, but it's just how it is. So fuck them. Don't give a reaction to it, really, because that's what they want. You freak out, you, you change what you're doing, you're gonna get a reaction. You're given a reaction, and that's exactly what they want. So that's just what I have to say. Fuck them. Don't even worry about it. This is a place really of learning. It's a place for music and friendship, really. I mean, so I wouldn't lose sleep over it, really. So anyway, that's my quick 2 cents. I'm going to just start showing some records here. So try and make this as quick as possible. I've been on a big Stones kick. If you can see Sticky Fingers back there. I've basically been reading Keith Richards' autobiography, Life, and it's a fantastic book, really. What a life that guy's had. Um, Great book. I got it for Christmas. My wife got it for me for Christmas, and when I got it, I asked for it, and I got it, and I picked it up, and I read like maybe 2 chapters, and for some reason, I don't know why, I put it down and was reading something else. And I finally just picked it up again the other day, and I'm like almost done with it. I have like a chapter to go, and been really into it. So, as a result, I've been on a big Stones kick, and my copy of Sticky Fingers it's an original. Excuse me. The cover's in really nice shape. It has the zipper and all that. But the record itself is kind of beat, so I've been looking for a replacement copy. So I was thinking maybe it was reissued. There's a newer reissue or something I could get. So I looked on the Stones website, their website, and I saw that they have a Sticky Fingers box set for sale, and it was on sale for $20. Originally $30, and it didn't give a lot of information about the actual box set. But I figured for $20, it's not going to be this elaborate thing. It just said, Sticky Fingers vinyl box set with T-shirt. So I was like, cool for $20. So I grabbed it. It came. I'm a little bit disappointed about the box, but I really shouldn't be. I guess I should have expected this. I don't know. The record itself is fine. It's so good to have a beautiful mint new copy of Sticky Fingers. But the packaging sucks. I'm just not happy with it. So here it is, Sticky Fingers. As you can see, it's a box set. But all it is the record and a T-shirt in the box. It's just not what I expected. And what sucks is the record itself is housed in the cover here, and it's attached to the box with the T-shirt. So there's the T-shirt. If you pull the T-shirt out, it's just a picture of the guy in the underpants. If you know this album, you know what I'm talking about. The record is in here, and yeah, so that's it. There's no book, there's no CD, it's one disc, and that's it. So I was actually thinking, it is a limited thing, so that's a cool, that's a cool thing. Um, but I don't know, just having the box, and the T-shirt. I mean, look at that cover. I'm not gonna wear a T-shirt with that on it. I'm just not, you know. I doubt my wife will either. Maybe for a night shirt or something. But so maybe I'll just keep the T-shirt in the box. The vinyl itself is cool. It's on a red vinyl. Maybe I'll just take this record, take that one out, put it in the box, and keep that one in there. I mean, just for my own use. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get rid of these things, so you know, it is what it is. So that's cool. Excellent album, by the way. If you don't own Sticky Fingers, I actually did a video on it, and I didn't post it. I still may. It's one of my vinyl collection must-haves videos. I love this album. It's I frequently say that Let It Bleed is my favorite Stones record, but that's such a hard statement to make. There's a few. I mean, I love Sticky Fingers, Beggar's Banquet. I know everybody says Exile on Main Street. I love that album too, but it's just hard to name one favorite. But Sticky Fingers is definitely up there. I've also been on a big Rush kick. I've watched that Rush documentary, Beyond the Lighted Stage, and I've always been a big Rush fan. Not fanatic. I mean, they have fanatical fans. Casual Rush fan. I have all their early albums, and that documentary is fantastic, by the way. Watch it. I highly recommend it. So, I've seen Rush live a couple times. I saw them. They were one of the first shows I went to when I was about, I want to say 15 or 16. I went to see them in Hartford, and they played that first side of 2112, the 2112 side of the record. And they hadn't done that in years, so it was a big thing when they did it, and it was awesome. And then more recently, I saw them, their first show back after their long hiatus, which was also in Hartford. I was at that show, and it was cool to be at that show. They actually talk about that show in the documentary, and they show footage from it, so it was really cool. So I came across these two Rush records, two albums I really should have had in my collection, two classic Rush albums. They're both in mint condition, near mint, and for $3 a piece. I mean, really cool. So first off, I mean, I really should have had these Hemispheres, fantastic Rush album, and this is basically their final, really progressive rock album with the long songs, the long arrangements. I mean, this is the album that basically broke the camel's back in that sense. After this album, they really had had enough of that, of these, you know, crazy, complicated arrangements. La Villa Strangiato, just, that was the song specifically, and it's a fantastic track. But also the whole Hemisphere side, the trees, just all around, just an excellent album. So happy to get that. And also, Permanent Waves, another classic. This is Rush really keeping up with the times, moving beyond the progressive rock format, and incorporating different sounds and things into this record. Spirit of the Radio, of course, Free Will, Jacob's Ladder, Natural Science, just a fantastic Rush album, and happy to finally get it. Moving on, I have an album here I have not listened to yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I hear it's one of their best, and it's their third record. Belle and Sebastian, The Boy with the Arab Strap. Can't really say too much about it other than I'm glad to get it. I'm looking forward to it. So it's the Matador reissue. So there you go. This one I finally broke down and bought. I've been listening to this a lot in my car, and it took a while to grow on me, but I really like it now. Much like his first album, which I think I'll always like that more than this, but still, it's a really good record. Bon Iver, his second LP. What I'm really interested in, as much as I like this album and everything, I'm really interested in what he's going to do next, like how he will follow this up. I'm just, you know, curious. Justin Vernon, Justin Vernon. So, really not everybody's showing this. Just a really cool package and a classic album. So, really like it. This one I'm really happy to get. I believe I first saw this through Big Star 1000 some time back, and I always said if I came across this, I'd get it. So it's the Soft Boys, Underwater Moonlight, Robin Hitchcock. It's his band. I believe it was his first band. Classic album. Think of punk rock, garage rock, kind of crossed with 60s psychedelia. I mean, psychedelic pop. Done really well here, and an essential album. Really, so happy to get this. So there you go. I also mentioned I've been getting into Yola Tango, and this album here I had downloaded and have been listening to for some time now, and I finally picked up the LP, the reissue, and it's fantastic. So Yola Tango, and then Nothing Turned Itself Inside Out, 2 LP set. I really love that cover and the photography, the whole thing. I mean, the music is phenomenal as well. I don't know, I think I still like Painful just a little bit more, but this is phenomenal. Um, Let's Save Tony Orlando's House. It's just, that first side is awesome. And then also Night Falls on Hoboken. It closes with that 17-minute track, 18-minute track, and it's just phenomenal. So, really happy to get this. A fantastic band, really. Happy to just discover them now. This one had been in the record store for a long time. I never noticed it. I think it was because it was kind of in the back, in the rack, so you kind of had to reach to get to it. And you can never see the whole album. You can only see the top. I never knew what it was. And I saw it there the other day, and I could tell by the price tag on it that it had been there for a while. And I'm so happy to finally get this one. Tyrannosaurus Rex. So this is their very first record. Obviously before they became T-Rex, Mark Bolan. The album title is My People Were Fair and Had Sky in Their Hair, but Now They're Content to Wear Stars in Their Brows. So yeah, that's their title. Excellent, excellent album. I mean, freak folk, I guess, psych folk. Just really cool record, and happy to get it. And really nice reissue. It also has a bonus track on there that's not on the original album, Deborah. So, very cool. This one here was a trade with Mark, Glass Orchid Aftermath, and really happy to get this album. I'll leave it to him, obviously, to show what I sent him, but yeah, thanks so much, Mark. I'm really happy to get this. I agree with him. He showed this. I really don't see this record around, like, at all, so happy to get it. Fairport Convention. So this is their debut record. I want to say it's from 1968. 68 or 67. But excellent. This is before Sandy Denny joined the band, but still, it's a phenomenal record. So happy to get it. There's a couple Joni Mitchell covers, Chelsea Morning, and I Don't Know Where I Stand, but the whole album is fantastic. Time Will Show the Wiser. It's Alright Ma, It's Only Witchcraft. Just excellent, excellent record. It's a Polydor reissue. So happy to get it. So thank you so much, Mark. Some more UK folk here. I saw this record in the store. I could not pass it up. I was expecting a record in the mail when I saw this. And not this one, but another album by this artist. But still, I couldn't pass it up for $2. So it's the best of Bert Jansch. And I don't really buy best ofs too much anymore. I just try to avoid them in general. But I couldn't pass this up. So this also has The Needle of Death, has Angie, Weeping Willow Blues, The First Time I Saw Your Face, Don't Bother Me, Henry Martin, just a really cool record, and it's in really nice shape as well. And for $2, it's on Transatlantic Records, so yeah, $2, can't beat that. And this one here, also by Bert Jansch. And believe it or not, this was like a most wanted record for me, only because I could never find it. I could never get my hands on a copy, and I won this for really cheap online, and I'm ecstatic about it. So Bert Jansch's debut album, self-titled, and it's a fantastic folk album. Again, UK folk, just it's really well done. It's almost like Dylan. I mean, even the title, Strolling Down the Highway, Smoky River, How Strong Is Your Love, again, The Needle of Death, Rambling's Gonna Be the Death of Me, Alice's Wonderland, Angie, again, just a fantastic record. And this one too, really nice shape. It's on Transatlantic as well. I'll show the record real quick. So, very, very happy to get this finally. I even mentioned in my last video I wanted to get this record, and then right after that, I won it in an auction. So very, very cool to get this. So happy. This one too, another like most wanted record, and oddly enough, I just never see it. Just never really saw it at the store. I don't think I ever tried to seek it out online, but I just never saw it in the store. Still in the shrink wrap, and it's in beautiful shape. The Beach Boys, Surf's Up. Excellent, excellent Beach Boys record. Just it's so good. Don't Go Near the Water. The opening track is fantastic. Long Promise Road. Take a Load Off Your Feet. Disney Girls. Student Demonstration Times. Just a cool track. But also The Day in the Life of a Tree. Surf's Up. Till I Die. Just a fantastic record. And iconic cover for $5 in mint condition. It still has the Caldor sticker on it for those of you who know Caldor or knew of Caldor. $3. That's what it sold for. I paid $2 more than that. So really happy to get this. Really. So yeah, Robin Boston. I know you'll be happy with this purchase. Excellent record. So very cool. And finally, a Neil Young album. One that was not high on my priority list, but I figured what the hell, I'd get it. It's a double LP set. It's live. It's not an official like reprise record. It's a live album. I don't know if it's a bootleg. I kind of doubt it. I don't think Amazon would sell bootlegs. You know, I imagine they have permissions to do this. So this is Neil Young, Crazy Horse, live in San Francisco, and it's from 1978. The live Rust. I mean, the Rust Never Sleeps period with Crazy Horse. This is essentially live Rust. So it's just a straight up show, though. No overdubs. No anything really going on. It's just the show. And it's a really cool set. I'm glad to add it to my collection. Funny thing is that Neil really, he screws up the lyrics on Thrasher. Just totally. Thrasher is a long, kind of one of Neil's most poetic and wordy songs he has. And it's a beautiful track, but yeah, he misses a whole verse. But yeah, think of if you own live Rust, that's basically what this is. So very, very cool to get this. So yeah, there you go, guys. Hopefully I didn't run out of time. Yeah, I'm still good. So leave me some comments, please. I really appreciate the comments. Really appreciate everybody watching. And yeah, don't let the fuckers get you down. Really, they're just bitches. Later, guys.